What is going on, y'all? This is a pretty awesome video, in my opinion. So I got involved in my first auction house, auction bidding and all that. I went through Golden Auctions. I read an article sometime in early July that Michael Strahan was selling a lot of his stuff from his playing days through Golden Auctions. So I went to Golden Auctions, their website, before the auction actually opened, and he did. He had quite a bit of stuff there. It was like 3 or 4 jerseys, game used jerseys. This weird freaking jacket that was like a black jacket with like brown sleeves. It was like an all Madden. It was freaking weird. But anyways, that 2 helmets and 3 pairs of game used cleats, which, you know, that is right down my alley. So I went to Chicago for the National with the intentions to check out these cleats. Come to find out, Golden Auctions does an auction every month. Okay, so the month that we were in Chicago, even though, well, that was July, they were wrapping up a couple of his jerseys, a helmet, and a couple other things, but the cleats were in a different auction for the next month, so the month of August. So when I found out that the cleats were live, I went on a selling binge on the Hall of Gamers page, which, by the way, Michael Wilkie, thank you, and Bill, thank you for letting me freaking sell more than the 2 allotted Razzes. I don't know if I could have purchased this without all those Razzes that I was able to do in our awesome group. So needless to say, I won 2 pairs of cleats, and I'm freaking so jacked. I think the only one in the community that knows about this right now is my buddy Michael Phillips, and I had to call him because, long story short, how the auction ends, or how the auction houses end their auctions, is freaking bullshit. That's a whole nother freaking topic for another video. This would probably be a 30-minute video if I went into how ridiculous it is. You can go to Golden Auctions and read their freaking how their auctions ends, and it's totally fucking crazy. Pardon my language. So here's the certificate of authenticity that I got for the Strahan cleats. I can't tell if that is a facsimile Michael Strahan signature or a real signature. I don't have a flashlight around me. I could put it up behind there and find out if that's a printed signature or not. I know the date is definitely written. I'm undecided about the signature. But it says, I, Michael Strahan, upon the oath, upon my oath, depose that say that I wore these Nike cleats during the 2005 NFL season. They were my 13th season playing with the New York Giants. I have signed the cleats in silver marker. I own these cleats, and they are free and clear of any liens or incumbents. I certify that foregoing the statement made by me are true. So here are the cleats, and what's funny is these things look way better in person than they did in the auction house photos. In the auction house photos, I thought these were like low tops, which I thought were ridiculous for a freaking defensive guy like Strahan. So I kind of questioned the authenticity of them, but the price was really good, considering you're dealing with the Hall of Fame player and caliber of Michael Strahan. So both of them are signed, game worn. And then, I mean, these things are just ridiculous. They're pounded. No, I didn't give them that old college smell check that people seem to always write on my game use videos. Did you smell them? Well, fuck no, I didn't smell them. So that is that. I kind of got them backwards there. So really, really freaking happy with this. In my opinion, what I think is funny with these, Michael knows how much I paid a couple years back for the Clay Matthews cleats. these were cheaper than I paid for the Clay Matthews cleats. And I would say, if in my opinion, if Clay Matthews' career was to end today, he probably would not be in the Hall of Fame. So I think that was funny that I screwed myself out of all that money. When I put it that way, it's not that funny. So anyways, while I was at the Golden Auctions, I started looking around at their other items, and I found another set of cleats of one of my favorite Hall of Famers, Ricky Jackson, the linebacker for the freaking New Orleans Saints. I think he's a really, really underrated player, if you can be that as a Hall of Famer. So he had a pair of cleats, and these things are freaking ridiculous. And in my opinion, what makes these even cooler is that these cleats were owned by Morton Anderson. So this is the certificate of authenticity, and that signature is 100% real. Signature signed by Morton Anderson, stating that he owned these cleats and that Mr. Ricky Jackson gave them to him. And these things are freaking hilarious, man. If y'all remember the old Reebok pumps, where the tongue, it had a pump. Yeah, baby, this thing's got a pump. Look at these things. They are freaking ridiculous, and they are coming apart at the seams. Literally. Look at these things. And they are signed on the back. So that's not like a signature that came on the cleat, like a facsimile or anything like that. I'm getting freaking dirt and whatever field he played on all over my desk. But these things are ancient, man. And it's hilarious. These little... I don't know if y'all could hear that or not, but the pump. These things are freaking ridiculous. Really, really freaking jazzed to add these. My only question or thing I'm kind of up in the air about is, if you own these, would you glue these back down? This one's kind of, it stays up there, but this one drops down just like that. Or would you keep it how it is? I think I'm kind of leaning towards keeping it how it is, just because, you know, as game used people, we don't like to alter or change the item once we received it. And that would definitely be changing it or altering it. That would be like getting a bat and freaking sanding down some stuff. A lot of people don't like that, but I'm kind of up in the air. Those will definitely not be leaving my collection for years and years to come. So kind of up in the air on that. So if you have a what you would do, please write that down below. Hopefully y'all can sway my decision, because I think it would look better if they were glued down, but the collector in me says don't glue them down. So that is that. I got a freaking TTM in today that is like nobody's biz, like crazy, crazy, crazy. So it will be in one of my next videos. It's not a game use return, but I think it's just off the charts, man. So until next time, adios, be safe, bye bye.